Hello guys, and once again welcome back to the channel. This is MMOPH, and for today's video we are going to check out Eva. You can see here that a lot is not known about her, and you can only notice her every time you take a gold or silver tail quest, thinking she is the secretary of Castle College, but there is more to her than meets the eye. Eva is one of the supporting characters in Dragon Raja, as well as a recruitable 5-star ally, but not a lot of players are actually using her due to the image. Probably, I'm one of those people as well. If you've noticed, for the girls, they would usually want Caesar, Johan Chu, or Luminous as an ally. And for the guys, we would usually go for Eri, Mai, and anyone else. So, as far as we know, Ava is an actual student at Casal College. If you check her biography, if you open the recruit area, or not the recruit area, the ally page, Ava is a student from Casal College whose teacher is the vice principal, Leonardo Franco. She was dispatched to the SS mission Greenland Plan. However, she was killed in the Ice Sea during the quest. In 2003, Casal College built a supercomputer with personality as the secretary of the college. It seems like Norma Lawrence's hidden personality is created based on the dead Ava. So this simply means that Ava is actually or an actual girl living in Casal College or doing missions for Casal College. Unfortunately, she died. Okay, so let's check out the image here. We can immediately notice a 6-man party. So we have Finger, and the girl beside her is actually Norma Rohens, or in short is actually Ava. And we have two personnels on each side. So on the left side, this could actually be the professor of Finger, and on the right side, it could actually be the vice principal. If you've noticed, the guy on the left side holding a book looks like a professor. So if you check on Finger's biography, it would be mentioned that he has a teacher named Professor Guderian. So this could actually be Professor Guderian. And if you check on Ava's biography, it would be mentioned that she actually has a teacher, which is the vice principal Leonardo Franco. And if you look on the guy on the right side wearing a black suit, they actually dress similar with Anju, the principal. As for the two new girls on each side, I don't have any idea who they are yet. But if you are playing on the Chinese server, and if you have uh, passed, or if you have done this quest already, or the main storyline, if you have any idea, or if you're reading the manga, please leave a comment. I would really like to know, and I think other players would also really like to know who these people are. Okay, without further delays, let's talk about Ava, or Norma Rohens, as you can see on the name on her ally card. So it's a bit different from what is written on the biography, but this is probably the real name of Ava. Now, as you can see here, she is actually a very good looking female student. If she has been on at the beginning of the game, I would probably supporting her, or I would probably be doing my best in order to get her as an ally instead of Eri. That's just how cool looking Ava is when she was still alive as a student. Okay, so after Ava died, or not Ava, but after Norma Rohens died, on 2003, Casal College created the secretary for the school, which is now named as Ava. Now, there are two things that is actually confusing to other players if you search online. On the name card of Ava, you would notice that the name is Norma Rohens. But on the biography, it mentions that the name is Norma Lawrence. Now, this could be the name of Ava, it was just displaced when translation, or this could actually be two different people. Norma Rohens could actually be the real name of Ava, and Norma Lawrence could probably be a different person who helped transfer or who helped create Ava as the hologram assistant that we know in Casal College. Now let's talk about different speculation by other players online. So we actually have a hidden love story, and if you don't want to know about this, you can skip through the video. If you check on the ally band of Eva, you will immediately notice two common personalities or two common persons showing up. And that would be Finger and that would be Andrew or Principal Andrew. And if you check on Finger's ally bond, you will immediately notice Ava and Andrew as well. So they are actually connected from an old memory or lost memory as mentioned on the image earlier. So that is not the only proof. According to one player, or not player, according to one user on a forum, it mentioned that when she or he was reading the light novel, it actually mentioned that Finger has been visiting the server room of Ava in order to talk to her. And it seems that on the light novel, there is a deep connection between Finger and Ava. Now, depending on the connection, it will show you, or we will show you in a few words or in a few circumstances on how this connection or how strong this connection actually is. Okay, before we begin, we need to check out Luminous. He will be our guideline on how strong somebody is or how strong that certain somebody actually is, which we will be talking about later on. If you check on the biography of Luminous, it's mentioned that he is the only student with an S-rated talent, a body rating of E or below in Casal College, which is the same rating as Principal Andrew. However, he looks like a random useless guy. His extra skills are EX Immortal and some weird random ones. All his extra skills are exclusive, so they are not numbered. Also, no one knows where those extra skills come from. His parents, who are doing research in an unknown location, have to been a huge influence to him, as he has been living with his uncle, aunt, and cousin, Ming Zulu, since he was young. And he had an average life before entering the college. However, he showed his talent in esports. Although he never admits he barely had any friends, and he was also always lonely before entering the Castle College due to blood cry. Castle College changed his life. He is handsome and his eyes leaned down slightly. He was honored with the title of Charming Treasure by Humpback Whale, a famous shop manager in Japan. A weak, poor, and powerless random guy with refined bravery in his soul, and he's always generous to his friends. He will do anything for them when necessary. We're all little monsters. However, if the Ultraman who represents justice comes, I'll kill him for you. So that was a brief biography of Luminous, and did you know that Finger is actually the designated seater for Luminous? That is why they are roommates and that is why they formed a bond. Now, as a seater, it means that he needs to assist or at least supervise Luminous. So in order to supervise someone with Class S potential, you need to be specifically strong as well. But why is the rating of Finger so low? So why is he a 3-star and why is he called a failure of a student? So that is what we are going to find out right now. Okay, so let's check Finger's biography or real name Finger von Frings. The worst student of Casal College whose teacher is Professor Gidarian. He keeps failing to advance to the next grade as he never wants to learn. He is the only F-class student in grade 8 and he is the current seater of Luminous. No one knows what his extra skill, nowhere to use. A real power, no one is concerned. Favorite weapon, he had to use a military shotgun once. He is talented in math and hacking, however he only hacks the college system. He is cheeky and likes to make a fuss and interested in the, let's wait for it, and interested in the rumors and gossip of the college. Is the former A-class student really dumb? A bad student is always lucky, understand? Okay, from his biography alone, our previous conjuncture would actually have a more foundation or meaning. He only hacks, or he is talented in hacking, but he only hacks the college system. And the college system is actually only handled by Eva, as he is the college secretary and he is integrated within the system itself. So, from the earlier post of the user on the Reddit forum, that's where I got the idea from, or where I got the information from. Ava and Luminous were teammates, or were previous teammates, and were actually lovers. And when Ava died, Finger stopped doing missions. That is why from Class A he was demoted to Class F, as there was no way to gauge his power or his talent, as he has refused doing missions. As mentioned, he is in charge of the gossip column in the newspaper. He's only doing hacks, or is hacking the system because of Ava, or probably because of Ava. And this is where we can definitely check and find out that they actually have a love story going on. So this is one of the most really want to know more about. So if you are from the Chinese server, and if you are reading the novel, if you have any ideas and more information, please leave a comment. I would really like to have an update. And once again, thanks for watching MMOPH, and maraming salamat sa lahat.